Hey guys, SK here, back with another Clash Royale video. Hope you guys are all doing well. In today's video, apparently I'm level 57, but the main point is that I was able to finish top 1000 in the entire world in the Double Evolution tournament, and as you guys can see, I was able to max my global tournament finish badge up to level 10 with this finish, which was 27 wins, a top 1000 global tournament finish with 3.0 Xbow Cycle, my favorite deck in the game. As you guys can see, a 627 in the entire world finish with the deck, so I would say the meta wasn't that great, which is why I'm quite proud of this. You know, there was a lot of Goblin Giant recruits, LumberLoon, Minor Poison, Hoggy Q, but I was able to get through it, so I faced pretty much every deck, and I was able to beat them on the way up, but of course there were some hard matchups I lost to as well, but I am very proud of this one again. So that's going to be my second max global tournament badge. Level 10 I have one on Legendary Pop, and now I have one on SK555, so very great feelings. In today's video I'll be showing you guys the final games that got me my finish. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's get right into the matches. Alright guys, found a game against Kevo Blaster. So I'm currently 20 wins and 1 loss in the Double Evolution tournament. I actually do know this guy. I think he's a Bridgespam player. And we do see a Heal Spirit come down. So yeah, most likely is going to be a Bridgespam matchup. I'll just cycle my archers. And it's pretty crazy, guys. I did make a video on the Double Evolution tournament, you know, top 5 decks. But I was not expecting to actually get high in the tournament. Because number one, I don't think 3.0 Xbow Cycle is that great in this format. Of course, it's decent, but it's not like amazing. There's lots of counter decks. And number two, I just thought, you know, it would be not as enjoyable of a tourney as it kind of has been. It's been decent so far, but I thought I wouldn't have that much fun with it, so I was not expecting to make another video on it. But here I am, I'm at 20 wins, so hopefully I can go for a top 1000 finish. I believe it's going to be about 6 wins to a top 1000 secured, because I checked the leaderboard. 25 wins with very high crowns is top 1k, so 26 wins is going to be a secured finish. This is looking really scary, actually. Going to have to log to reset that RAM. Ice Spirit as well. Then Skeles for the LP. Oh, he goes for the ability. I'm going to have to go Evo Archers, I think, to push that off the tower, shove it off. I'm not sure if it's a better play to push it off, or, okay, it was probably better, actually, to play them at a distance, and then maybe, like, go with a counter push. But I guess, you know, we're down 1,600 to start things out. This is looking really bad so far, actually. And this guy is a pretty good player. He does, like, one-trick this deck. Of course, I think he has the Evo Knight. And I'm actually not sure what a second Evo is. Maybe Archers, or I don't know, maybe Barbs? Because Barbs fit in Bridgespam quite a bit. Yeah, they're the Barbs, so Knight Barbs. And he's already back to his Evo Knight, actually. So am I, so I'll just go for mine to match his. But this is looking pretty tricky, I think. LP comes down, I'll log it back. We do clip the Heal Spirit, which is clutch. But LP is still on the Xbow, not retargeted to the Knight, unfortunately. This will be a small Xbow log. We get a baby connection. But damage is still done. Quite frankly, this is not a great position for me. Gonna have to do my best to come back. And so the biggest thing I'm gonna try and do in this position is to go opposite lane, because pretty much all the time you want to be going opposite lane. He has arrows in here, which does not help me at all, actually, because it means he's going to be able to go for arrows on every single set of archers I go for, pretty much. So I don't really like the look of that, to be honest. I think defensive expos will be pretty clutch as well, because I do not believe he has a big spell in this deck. So I'm going to try and capitalize on that to the maximum. Skeleton's Ice Spirit to full counter this Ghost. He does split his Evo Barbs. I'll Fireball the Marcher, hopefully hit a Barb or two. We do hit the Battle Ram, which is decent. I'll log to take the Heal Spirit out, take the Ram out, and Knight is going to protect everything. But this is still not looking great. Also, he does have a Magic Archer, so going to have to watch out for that, because it's obviously going to be pretty problematic. And that was a pretty bad play on his end, honestly. Like the LP and the Knight, he kind of messed both of them up, I guess. I'll just reset everything, log to retarget onto my Knight, Archers for this Ghost, and then Ice Spirit as well. And this should be, okay, never mind, I actually kind of messed that up big time. But I'll go in. Okay, actually, it's not splashing both the Archers, so I guess that's fine. I will go in the left, just because I really want to go in with this Evo Archer right now. I don't know if it's the best play, but I just really want to make something happen right now. I do have to watch out again for a Magic Archer, because a Magic Archer on the Xbow is going to get tower damage, so that is very problematic. We get a small lock, but honestly, it's not really worth anything. Looks like he goes Barbs, predicting an Xbow in the right, but I was not really up Elixir to do so. But because of that prediction and the aggressive arrows, I will go in now. He's not back to either of his Evos, so this is looking decent. I'll Skeletons. Nice, good catch on the LP. I'll Fireball as well, log as well, and okay, sadly, the Guardian is just such a hard counter, guys, to the Xbow. That Guardian ability is just ridiculous. Like, as you guys can see, you really can't do much as the Xbow player. And Heal Spirit is going to jump, which is going to force me to go Skeletons on this. I do not like the look of this position, guys. There's only 1 minute left, and I have to make a crazy comeback. Let's see if I can. I'll Archers to snipe. I might have to Fireball on defense here. I think I will. I don't really want to, though. He does go for the Guardian ability. The good news is that I'm cycling back to my Evos pretty fast, though. So I'll go for my Evo Knight, and then I can go Xbow with my Evo Archer split in the middle. He does spam everything at the bridge. I'll log this back to take it out, and that should be an Xbow on tower. Nice, because that was basically pushed out of Xbow range, and I just have to protect this Xbow with my entire life, because I need this lock so bad. I'm actually just going to put everything I can to maintain this lock, and that's actually going to be a good game. Wow, that is tower down. That's crazy, guys. Crazy comeback. Basically just set up in the perfect position, and he kind of overcommitted himself. So I'll give him the good game and the good luck, because I do kind of know him. I've interacted with him on Twitter before, and, you know, he was a good sport about it. So very nice win. Very, very nice comeback for the first win. Alright guys, so in a game against Mamba, 602 global tournament finish, so gonna give him the good luck. Let's see what's up here. I kind of have an idea of what that clan means, but I don't really want to take a guess. I'll just Tesla for this Hog. So Hog is definitely going to be Hoggy Q. Hoggy Q is relatively popular in this GT, guys, because they do have a lot of Evos to choose from. The most common ones obviously being Evo Knight and Evo Firecracker, but they can even use Evo Archers if they want. They can even use Evo Skeles if they want, so Hog is kind of like Xbow in the sense that there are a lot of Evos to choose from. I mean, Xbow, basically you're always going to be using Knight and Archers in a double Evo tourney like this one, but, you know, just you'd have the options to do whatever. He also has the LP, which is going to be bad for me, guys. Number one, it's a really good Xbow counter, as you saw in that game against Kevo Blaster. Number two, I'm going to have to log this so I don't take a hit. Number two, though, it's also going to enable the 3-card cycle, which is not going to be beneficial for me by any means because I don't have a champion in my deck, so just being at a disadvantage of not having the 3-card cycle is going to hurt quite a bit. I'll go Evo Archers, I think. I'll take one Hog hit, but I don't really have a choice. He did outcycle me to his credit, but I can maybe make something happen now with an Xbow. I'll go in. I actually tried to shove it into the middle, like the middle of the river last second, but it didn't really work out. But anyway, we might get a small lock here, guys, because if he doesn't go ability at least, oh, he does though. Yeah, as you guys can see, like, there's just nothing you can really do against the Guardian, and so even though I had, oh wow, he goes Evo Skeles. Now this is a bit problematic. He actually does have Evo Skeles, not Firecracker. So I don't think that's a connection though. Yeah, I kind of had to overcommit to that. If he goes Hog at the bridge right now, I think I just lose the game, but okay, looks like he's not high enough on Elixir for it. He did spend quite a lot himself, to be fair. But yeah, as you guys can see, even though I had a healthy Evo Archer counter push, they even melted that Knight. Just the LP alone is enough to basically full counter an Xbow because of the Guardian just spawning on the Xbow. Like, there's literally nothing you can do about that. I will not need to respond to that Hog. Yeah, I'm pretty good at knowing, like, those interactions. I'll log this back for sure. Does go for the Guardian, kind of. Oh, wow, I was going to say kind of a misplay, but apparently not, because it somehow bypasses the Knight and just goes on the tower. That's not optimal. But I'll just high Tesla. Should basically full counter this. Okay, does go for a snowball. I will have to log to not take any Hog hits, and I really hope I don't. Okay, nice. Because I really just can't afford to take a Hog hit right now. And I'm slowly coming back, guys, because I'm just going to start spell cycling, and I don't really want to ever give him value in terms of an Earthquake. So he does EQ, just naked EQ, I guess predicting a Tesla. Can't really get punished for that, unfortunately. Because, I mean, I do have my double Evos in Cycle, but I don't think just blindly spamming Evos the bridge is going to be the move. He is especially because he's, like, supporting his Evo Skeles, and I'm just going to log to make sure that does not go anywhere. I do not want to see that develop at all. I'll Xbow in the middle right now, though, because I have double Evos on the board. Knight coming down, Archers coming down. I'll Archers to predict something. Nice, we caught the bomb tower. Ice Spirit too. I really do need a connection, honestly, just to make something happen. I'll go Skeletons. Does go LP, but yeah, he's just gonna go Guardian, and I can't do anything about that. See, like, this is annoying as well, guys, because even if there's nothing on the board, if the Guardian is, like, already spawned, even though it's midair, it does get targeted by the Xbow. Low key, I feel like that shouldn't really be an interaction, but what do I know? I'll go in. I'll Tesla off to the corner to kite the Hog out of Xbow range. He does actually EQ the Tesla, so I have to Ice Spirit that to freeze it. I'm still going to take some damage, though. A log. I really do need a lock right now, but he does go Guardian ability. I'll Skeletons, though. Maybe this is a connection, guys. He snowballs, but Archers survive. I'll go in again. I really do need a lock because I'm down like 800 now. I'll split Evo Archers the middle, just DPS. Oh, Knight's going to get DPS down. Perfect. Ice Spirit to predict something. Beautiful catch on the bottom tower. Knight as well. And this is going to be a lock right here. I'm fairly certain of it. If I can just take these out, please. Okay, we finally do get a lock. A Fireball as well. Okay, this is actually not good, guys. I'm going to need to get another lock somehow. Some way. I don't know why I just am forced into these comeback positions, but I really do need to make a comeback right now. I'll go for my Evo Knight to protect my archers, DPS down that bomb tower, and then I'll Skeles to DPS the hog, Xbow to pressure, and I'm going to try and get a lock right now. So I'm also going to fireball the tower. Yeah, no matter what he does, I will fireball it, because I do need the tower damage, even though I'm not really getting much value, just a bomb tower. At least I'm hitting the tower. I'll Ice Spirit. It should reset the hog last second, please, onto the Xbow, onto the Tesla, and we get a lock. Oh, let's go, guys. Beautiful, because he did overcommit a bit on offense with that snowball. Skeletons, archers, log, and that should full counter the hog, because power shot is active. Nice. And I think we won, guys. I don't know how, but I'm somehow just coming back in all of these crazy positions. That's going to be a nice win against Hog EQ with the Evo Skeles Evo Knight LP. So basically just good pressure and good defense, very last second defense, but it was a clutch. Look at the good game. And that was a very nice one. So honestly, I don't know, guys. These last two matches have kind of been taking a lot out of me. Already the first two matches of the video, and I'm already being forced to come back and triple against both of them, but at least I was able to do it, right? So two very nice wins. Alright guys, found a game against Alice, and I don't like the snowman in their name, because that kind of reminds me of the giant graveyard players. If you guys didn't know, back like a few years ago, there used to be a few giant graveyard players on top ladder who would have the snowman in their name. There was one even called Snowman. If you guys watched Lemon Tree back in the day, one of the best Xbow players in the world, if not the best at the time, he would face him quite a lot on top ladder. I believe his name was Jorge. I believe he was Jorge Luis on the account, but there was like accounts like Snowman. There was Lolito, like a bunch of different accounts, all in like a snowman clan or with snowman symbols. Anyway, long tangent aside, is not going to be giant graveyard, thankfully, but it's looking like Goblin Giant, which is arguably as bad, maybe. So recruits, yeah, Goblin Giant recruits is what I was talking about, guys. This is pretty much the meta. You know, double evolutions is sort of fun, but it's also a bit stale because there's only so much variety you can expect. There was a thread on Twitter where Max was kind of talking about it, the community manager, but basically everyone was saying there isn't much diversity at all in this meta. Like, everyone is using Evo Archers because they're the best Evo in the game, and then it's either Evo Knight or Evo Recruits most likely, maybe Evo Skeletons in some decks, maybe Evo Firecracker, but that's basically all you're seeing. Like, you're always going to see Evo Archers, pretty much. Okay, he does not go for a Goblin Giant. I'm actually going to try and pressure. I'll go Xbow, and then I can Archers to DPS down the Goblin Giant. I can Ice Spirit to freeze it as well. So I'll do that. Good catch on the Goblin Giant, and I hope I can get a lock right now. I really do need one. I'll log this back as well. Skeletons to retarget the LP off the Xbow. Let's go. He's actually too low on Elixir, guys, to go for anything, and that's going to be a huge lock. And Archers are counter pushing. He has nothing in hand right now. Oh my god. That is so much damage just soaring through. Then I can just Evo Knight the left. So I think we won. This is like how I beat Goblin Giant, guys. Like, because if you look at this deck, he has Goblin Giant, he has Bowler, he has Recruits. How in the world am I ever going to break through this deck? Pretty much never. So I love trying to beat these decks in single Elixir. I also could Fireball the Fisherman, but I'm not going to because I kind of need to conserve Elixir. I think I'm down quite a bit, so I'll just chill. Ice Spirit low and then Defensive Expo. Let's see if he has any spells for this. I know he has a Rage, he already revealed that. He might have arrows because Goblin Giant players do like running arrows, but he might not have a big spell, and that's going to be crucial for my Defensive Expo to get value. Archer also does hit the tower, which is great. I'll log this back. Oh god, I'm going to have to Fireball that, but this looks like I might have lost, guys. How am I going to stop this position? Knight the left. I have to go low Evo Archers for the right. They will be power shooting, I think. Not really. I'll log the Spears, and then Ice Spirit to reset the LP. And we get an activation somehow. What? Okay, I'm confused by that. I guess because the LP was kind of weirdly placed, and the Guardian kind of spawned in the middle, I think. But I'll take the activation, you know, and we are down a little bit of Elixir, because he didn't go Bowler when I was not at 10, but I'll just reset and chill. Knight, Skeletons catch the Fisherman, log all the Recruits back, really beautiful micro on my end, and that should be a pretty clean defense. I have a feeling he's about to Goblin Giant the bridge, especially because my Tesla's about to die. I'm not too concerned about it. Nice, he does go Goblin Giant, which is good for me because I was debating if I should go Knight to protect my Archers, but he kind of made that a free decision because it's obviously a great play when he goes Goblin Giant like that. Now, I'm really tempted to go in, but I remember he has a Bowler. Yeah, I'm not going to go into that. So this is where, like, discipline and patience comes in, guys, because people are going to be a bit aggressive with Expo, I feel, and that's something you can't really do, especially in this format. Like, I know what happened at the start. I was pretty aggro with my Expo, but you know what I mean. Like, you kind of have to go till tiebreaker a lot of the time, and so right there, you know, I definitely could have gone and I had a nice counter push, Knight Archers, but I remembered his deck and I remember the situation, and so I basically just played chill, and I was able to avoid a potentially awkward situation because the bowler did wipe my knight archers out very fast, and my Xbow definitely would have died, so it would have been a waste of 6 elixir in my honest opinion. Anyways, it's really just a matter of defending now until tiebreaker, which I am no stranger to, so I'm pretty comfortable. He does have a fireball somehow. Waited till now to use it, but again, it should be pretty chill just because I have a nice lead. Just have to make sure I don't take any bowler damage, and that's pretty much going to be all she wrote. I'll log this back. Yeah, that's very nice. I can defensive Xbow again, but my Xbow's kind of on the board. It's a bit annoying there. I'm going to fireball, actually. I can go for 2 fireballs, 2 logs now. I feel pretty comfortable doing it. I'm kind of tired of defending now, so I'll just go for it. That's fireball number 2, and then I'm like 2 cards off my log, so I'll just cycle really fast. And that is going to be it, guys. Very, very nice win against Goblin Giant Recruits, a pretty toxic deck and pretty popular in the meta, but as you guys can see, you can outplay them. He has a good luck. Looks like he's mad. Whatever. That's going to be a very nice win. That's going to be 23 wins now, so good stuff. Alright guys, so in our game against Mini Garcia from the clan Garcias, so maybe he's a guy called Garcia, and it's his mini account, if I had to guess. I'll just split Skeleton as the back. Let's see what he's going to be running here. I'll Xbow first play. It's a little bit aggressive, but if I just let it die, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. And we are up against Recruits. This is not looking great. I'm going to have to let the Xbow go 100% and focus on defending. Okay, wow, he has a gang as well. I don't like the look of this, guys. It doesn't even look like normal Recruits. It looks like the Dr. Puerto Rico deck, if you guys know what I mean. It's the like Skelly Barrel, Evo Firecracker, log bait type spam deck, and I do not like the look of this one bit, because this gives me flashbacks to the 20-win challenge last month, where I lost to this deck twice on my last loss. One was at 17 wins, one was at 18 wins, I think. So yeah, it's gonna be that deck. Oh, but here's Evo Skeletons. Honestly, I will take Evo Skeletons over Evo Firecracker. Evo Firecracker, and just Firecracker in general, is one of the most annoying cards in the game, so honestly, not having to deal with it is quite a silver lining, if I do say so. Knight should walk up in time for the Goblins, I hope, and I don't really want to fireball the LP, because I don't know what else he has in this deck, and quite frankly, I don't want to, like, overcommit too early on. I'll just Ice Spirit the Wall Breakers. There's not normally full counter, but courtesy of the Archer, which will help out, that is going to get full countered. I can log this now, and yeah, he's definitely playing, like, just some heavy log bait type, deck with like Evo Recruits, Evo Skeles, but I don't know what his spells are, and so far it doesn't look too terrible. I don't want to waste my Evo Archers, so I'll just Tesla for the Skelly Barrel. Even though it's a bit of an overspend, I think it's okay. I'm down quite a bit of elixir from what it looks like. If you went Goblins the back at 10, then I am going to be down quite a bit. Yeah, I'm down a little bit. This, do I? No, I don't want to fireball actually, because that's same lane anyways. I'll let that one go, and let's just see what we can do here. He does go for the Recruits. Oh, this is going to be really sketchy. I'm going to have to fireball, guys. Honestly, one of the only ways to consistently defend Evo Skeletons are with spells. And so the reason I fireballed like almost instantly there is because I just knew it was going to be a really nice way to clear all of that out without worrying. And he did, luckily for me, just feed my fireball with the wall breaker. So it was actually pretty beneficial that he spammed even more there. I'll Ice Spirit and Skeletons for this. Oh, beautiful Ice Spirit. It does catch everything. I'll go Knight as well. That's a lock. Let's go. I'm not gonna log. Okay, maybe I should have logged. That would have been like maybe 500, 1000 more damage actually, so I probably should have logged there, honestly, but I think it's fine. I still got my damage, and it's still good damage. It's gonna put me in the lead for sure, but maybe I should have logged, honestly. Sometimes I'm just a bit too wary. Like, you know, I always talk about how you should know when to let your Xbows die. That is one such situation. Oh, I'm gonna have to Knight to shove this off the tower. I keep making that mistake, thinking that it's not gonna work. Thing is that's not going to go to the tower, then it does. Anyway, I'll fireball log, guys. It's a bit aggressive, but it is a play you can make against Evo Recruits. It does basically fully shut one lane down while giving you tower damage. It's a pretty clean play. My right archer died. I don't know how, actually, but at least the left one is still alive. I'm going to protect her for a while. She's getting a fair amount of value, and that entire push just got wiped out. So he does have arrows in here. I don't remember if he has a fireball or a rage. I don't think he has either one so far anyways. I'll just pre-Tesla in the Skelly Barrel position, because I kind of want to, yeah, there's this pre-Skelly Barrel, so good pre-Tesla. And I'm pretty much just chilling, honestly. Again, like, you know, all these games are pretty much 5-minute games, as you guys can see, because there's not much you can do. People have really defensive, like, heavy decks. And I'm, again, just going to fireball, because I do not want to mess around with Evo Skeletons. That is one surefire way to lose the game, by messing around with Evo Skeletons. I do not want that to be me. I'll go low Evo Archers, and that should full defend everything. Plus, the left one should fully take out that LP. So I think I can go in. Yup, because he does go for the Garden ability, but kind of poorly timed. And I'll protect this Xbow. Okay, I'm going to have to protect the tower as well. I'll go Archers. Nice. L Tesla first, and then Log on the left. And it's looking a bit sketchy, but yeah, it's a really clean defense. And my Xbow's still going strong in the right, so I do like to switch from offensive to defensive mode sometimes, but if you have a defensive Xbow up, you can kind of like forget about it, and it might still be doing stuff when you look back, and that's kind of what happened just now. Evo Archer also putting in work. I'm just going to pre-Tesla again. All I really have to do is fireball once and not take any more tower damage, so let's just fireball right now, because I'm up Elixir, and then I'll go for my Knight, go for my low Evo Archers. Oh, that's a free log if I've ever seen one. And then I'm just going to fireball, again, just log one side, fireball the other side. That is so clean, guys. Everything just melted off the map, and I'm just going to fireball tower again. So really, really nice. When he does have arrows in here, so pretty annoying matchup. I'm going to say thanks just because he's playing Evo Recruit Spam. But yeah, really clean. Honestly, having both Evo Archers and Evo Knight is very clutch in this matchup, because Evo Archers, you can see, are the MVPs, I'd say. But even the Evo Knight was very clutch, not only with my Xbow pushes, but also just helping on defense. So very, very nice stuff. That should put me at 24 wins if I'm not mistaken. So off to a really good start. I'm like 2 wins away from a top 1,000 secured. Alright guys, final game against God, and that was 2 recruits games in a row, so hopefully my luck will change for the better right now, as I give him the good luck, and let's see what's going on in this match. We see the Evo Archers, not surprising at all, could be anything, not really going to guess yet, so I'll just continue cycling myself. Is he going to protect them with anything? Fisherman, okay, I'm going to fireball the Fisherman, and so it looks like it's going to be Goblin Giant again, guys, because you only really see Fisherman in either Royal Giant, or these days Goblin Giant. It's kind of crazy, because I don't really know why it found its spot in Goblin Giant, but like all the Goblin Giant decks do run Fisherman these days, like Goblin Giant Recruits, Goblin Giant Bowler Lightning, so he is probably going to be playing Goblin Giant Recruits. Let's see. Oh wait, he's playing Balloon. What? Okay. I'll Archers then, and he might Arrows. Oh god, okay. Did I just lose? No, I didn't lose, but I'll take like 2 Loon hits. I'll Ice Spirit. Oh, I don't have Ice Spirit actually. I thought, for some reason I hallucinated and thought it was next up in Cycle. Nope. That's going to be 2 Loon hits to the face. Kind of the same start as Kevo Blaster. Not really a start I'm very fond of, but I think I have it in me to come back, guys. I really do, because I mean I've already done it twice against Hoggy Q and against Kevo Blaster, and especially because this guy's playing Recruits, I feel like I can outcycle him in single potentially. He does go for the Lumberjack. Oh yeah, that's going to full defend actually. I'll go for my low Evo Archers. I did not know he had Skelly Dragon, so honestly, if I went Prediction Knight there, that obviously would have worked out much better, but like how was I supposed to know that, right? Like I really wasn't. So, a bit unfortunate. He did go for a Snowball, though, so his spells are gone. I'll Ice Spirit right now just to pressure with this 1 Evo Archer, and that's going to be like 3 Power Shot hits right there. Beautiful stuff. Going to take his tower down to 2297, so that is going to put me slightly back in this game at least, because even though I have a lot of damage taken, at least I was able to get some of it back, you know. He goes Fisherman in the back. I'll just defensive Tesla, I think. I don't really think there's any other play, really. I don't want to cycle a log when he has Recruits. I don't want to waste my Xbow into anything. And should I fireball that? I think I will. It's a bit risky, but I'll do it. And I'll go Archer's Sacrificial to protect my Tesla, because he does have arrows in this deck anyway. Probably going to arrows them off pretty soon, so don't really see a real issue sacrificing them. They're going to fireball this. Nice fireball. And we are actually doing okay. Okay, right as I say that, he does go for a really aggro LumberLoon push. I'll Ice Spirit and then Tesla. And hopefully don't take any Lumberjack hits. Okay, honestly, that's fine. He does go for a Snowball, but not going to be enough, thankfully. So that's going to be well defended. I'll actually Xbow at 6 because he's pretty low in Elixir, I think. Does go low Archers. I'll go for my Log. And Skeletons predict the Skeleton Dragons. And Knight as well to predict the Skeleton Dragons. Nice. Because I knew he did it last time. And I had a feeling he was going to try and get away with it again, because he got away with it last time. So guys, habits and patterns, very important to track. As you guys can see, that's going to put me back in the lead, just by a little bit, but enough to make a big difference actually, because now the momentum is all in my side. Now how is he going to break through, whereas the onus was on me to break through before this. So again, take note of habits, guys. He was like, oh, I went for Skelly Dragons in single, and I was able to get away with it, so maybe I can just do it again. But I caught on to that and predicted it this time, so very nice stuff on my end, just to get that lock. And now, again, the onus is on him to break through, and he's not going to break through if I defend well. He obviously has Evo Recruit. It's not going to be easy by any means, but I will be pretty safe, I think, all things considered. I'll log this back. Knight to protect my double Teslas. Double Teslas on the board right now, kind of going crazy. I'll fireball the Evo Archers. Those are problematic. I want to get them off as soon as possible. And I will full ignore that recruit in the left, guys, because I could have gone for like a Skeletons or an Ice Spirit, rather. I don't know why I said Skeles, but I decided it wasn't really worth it, because honestly that tower is pretty healthy. Like, there's no real need. And I'll go for my Evo Archers all the way in the corner to snipe this balloon. Beautiful play. And they are going to counter push as well. I'll actually just Xbow to maximize on this counter push. And he does have to respond. Evo recruits come down. As you guys can see, based on the timing of when they're played, they don't actually come down like in sequential order. Like, the Archers were targeting the ones in the corner, which is very nice. I'll Knight to protect my Archers. Honestly, it would have been better on the Xbow in hindsight, but it's not really a big deal. I mean, I just pressured well. And I'm down a little bit of damage, actually. He does go Skeledrags predicting an Xbow. I'll Skeletons to kite them over, and then I'll just Fireball Tower, because he did just play a really bad set of Skeledrags. Honestly, I can be very patient when I want to, so, you know, decent prediction attempt, but not really going to work on me. I'll Ice Spirit to protect my Tesla, get back to a new one for the left side, because, yeah, he's going to go on the left, log this Lumberjack back, and double Teslas on the board, Evo Archers on the board. Like, this is just really bad for him, and he's desperate to break through, but it's not going to work out. I'll actually just Fireball that. I do not want to mess around with Evo Archers no matter what. Stack Archers here, so he has to go for arrows in the left, and he does, and he is mad, guys. I'll actually just Fireball Tower again, insult to injury, and I'll say thanks, because he kind of got me in single with a really aggressive, ridiculous play, but I was able to come back again. I feel pretty confident coming back, so let's go. That was very nice. That's going to be 25 wins, guys. Don't think it's going to be GT badge, but it is going to be one away, so I do believe I can do it. Let's see. Let me try my best, but I'm beating recruits like 24/7. Wow. We faced like 3 recruits in a row at this point. I don't know why the game just wants to give me recruits, but I will take it, I suppose. Just dealing with recruits 24/7, but I will see you guys in the next match. Alright guys, fun game against RA Go Max. I unfortunately lost one, but I don't think it's gonna hold me back. I took a little bit of a break, and now I'm back, and let's see what this guy's gonna be running. Gonna split my Evo Archers, or normal Archers rather, in the back. Xbow the left, let's see what he has. Bowler, okay, looking like Goblin Giant. Honestly, again, every single game, man. I'll just log this back, I think, and that should be not a lock, but at least I took, we got one lock, we got one tick actually, one bolt, counts as a baby Xbow lock. I'll Knight for the LP. He might go ability here, which might complicate things. He does not actually, so I'll just Ice Spirit, and that's going to be fully defended. The one thing though is that I know him down Elixir for a fact, because he didn't really spend much there, honestly. Bowler on the Xbow is a pretty positive Elixir trade, and he didn't really go ability or anything, so yeah, I know for a fact he's up. So I do have to chill in that regard, but otherwise I'm feeling okay about this. So it's E-Giant, not Goblin Giant, which does help me quite a bit. I actually have not faced E-Giant a single time in this tournament, I don't think, but we'll find out what he's going to be running exactly. Gonna split my Archers the back. There's obviously double Evos, right? So okay, it is going to be Knight. I'll go for my Xbow, and I could Knight to break the Bowler, but I won't. Okay, I should have, actually. I really should have, but it's all good. I'll do the same interaction, just log the Bowler back. I actually don't think I need to. I don't think it'll get any hits this time. Yeah. Okay, he does go for the bar barrel, but Knight should full counter everything if I place it correctly, which I do. And that's pretty funny. It was walking towards the bar barrel, but the Bowler's boulder pushed it towards the Knight. That was kind of funny looking, I suppose. I'll just Fireball this LP. That is in Fireball range. Pretty surprising, but it was. And then Ice Spirit's going to take it out, so pretty nice. And I do have my Evo Archers in Cycle now, so I think I'll just go for them. No point really like holding on to them, I suppose. Just splitting them is pretty good, actually. I've noticed, guys, with Evo Archers in general, you want to split them quite often. Like, you don't really have to save them to like help with one lane Xbow or to like help out in like a defense. You can just split them as a decent like general play. So I'll Ice Spirit to protect the Evo Archer. It's going to take the LP out almost entirely. We get 2 power shots on it, which is pretty solid. Actually, wow, 2 shots plus a log does kill the LP. Did not know that, but very nice interaction. And this is very bad, guys, because this set of Evo Archers is very problematic. I can't really do anything about them, because he did split them pretty well. I'm going to take the other one out, but oh god, okay, I'm going to have to go Knight, because I just cannot afford to take that damage. I don't like the look of this, honestly, because I do not want to go same lane as this guy. Going same lane as E-Giant in general is never a good sign. I'm not even up damage anymore, for that matter, so I really don't like the look of this, especially because he has a lightning, so I'm going to have to somehow switch to the right lane. Don't really know how, but I'll have to figure it out as I go. So I'll just split my Evo Archers the back again. Have not really had much opportunities to use them, but at least I have his evos both out of cycle now. Oh, goes for lightning. Pretty aggro. I'll take that damage and just try and get a big lock right now. I'll fireball the bowler. Evo Archer should help out and probably take this fully out, I think. I'll Ice Spirit to reset the Barb Barrel. I really need a lock right now, and that's going to be a lock, right? No? Wait, maybe? Now? And we do get one. Okay, nice. I really needed that. And we get a power shot. Beautiful. I'll fireball the LP. If I did not get that power shot, we would not have equalized damage. But because I did, we are equal in damage now, and I feel really good, guys. I'm actually smiling a little bit because I thought for a second I was going to choke, but he did go for a really bad lightning and just gave me a free opportunity to Expo, so I'll take it. I'll go in again. Speaking of free opportunities to Expo, just goes E-Giant the back casually. I'll Knight Skeleton's Log, and wow, somehow Bowler's on the Skeletons. Okay, that's surprising, but still, gonna have to let this go now and focus on defending the E-Giant for sure. So I'll just do that. I'll Tesla all the way over here. Archers in the corner. Oh god, his Evo Archers are here. That's going to melt my Tesla, guys. He does lightning my Archers. I'll have to just Fireball back, I think. Don't really have any other choice, so I'll just Fireball back. I can't really do much else because I can't really allow him to get ahead in damage. I'll Ice Spirit Skeles early. Let the Archer lock on a tower and then go Tesla, because I do not want that Evo Archer to take out half my Tesla by itself. That's why I kind of waited on that defense, guys, instead of just like going with my Tesla as early as possible. You're going to Fireball back. He's actually up damage. I would go for my defensive Expo, but I don't think it's really worth it because he's about to go E-Giant again. So honestly, I don't think I can. I'll just go Knight, Bowler. Okay. How do I do this? I'll Fireball. He can only go for one more Lightning if I'm not mistaken. And I'll go for my Anti-Lightning Tesla. He does Lightning my Archers. I believe with 13 seconds left, he cannot cycle back to another E-Giant. Or Lightning rather. I'm really hoping he can't. So I'll go Knight as well. I think he's not back. He goes NATO. Oh, but that's still barely enough. And oh my god, guys, he goes Lightning, but it does not come down in time. That is so clutch. Crazy win against E-Giant. He is laughing, but I will take it. Oh my god. My heart's kind of pounding. Wow. But that was a really good win. I can't believe it. That was so close. But we were able to clutch. And that's going to be 26 wins. That's going to put me in the top 1,000, guys. And that's going to be a global tournament badge secured. And that's going to be an upgrade. So I'm very happy about that. I still do have some losses to give, so I'll keep going. But yeah, very, very happy with this milestone. Very nice clutch. Alright, guys. Final game against... Oh, that's a pretty funny name. Chris. I'll just call him Chris. Give him the good luck. And let's see what's up here. Gonna Ice Spirit to start things out as he gives it back. Pretty interesting clan name as well. I'll just split my Skeles. Expo is nowhere to be seen. I'll go Log as well. But yeah, wow, Expo's really nowhere to be seen. I'll go Archers as well. Now Expo's there, so I can maybe go in. He does go for his Archers himself. I'll Expo because I'm up a little bit, I think, because he waited a bit to go Archers into mine. Ice Spirit to reset this Bowler. Not to like get a lock, just to make sure it dies. Same principle as when I logged it that time against the E-Giant deck. Just making sure it dies, and I think one Archer, when it gets a hit on it, will not need to be responded to. Yep, nice interaction knowledge, so I can just pretty much let that go. I'm going to Knight on this Barb Barrel. I could Log, but I'll Knight to get a counter push off of it, I guess, and also cycle to my Evo faster. He goes for his Knight himself, so I don't know what he's really using, actually. Knight plus Bowler plus LP. I guess it could be E-Giant again. That guy had Knight plus Archers if I'm not mistaken. Oh, it's Balloon, okay. I'll go for my Tesla, then that's going to full counter. Then I'll Ice Spirit to full counter the LP. If he goes ability, I'll just go for my Knight. No real issues there. And so it looks like we are against Balloon. I don't know if it's LumberLoon or just normal Balloon, because I think all the LumberLoon decks these days replaced the Lumberjack with the Evo Knight. And he has Evo Archers, so... I don't know if he has room for a Lumberjack, honestly, which is kind of good. I mean, not having to worry about a Rage Balloon is always nice. But let's find out what else he has, I guess. We've seen the Bowler so far. We've seen the Barb Barrel. I'll go Knight to protect my Evo Archer. Why not? And Evo Archer in the right is also going to counter push, so looking pretty good in both sides, actually. I will just Fireball the Knight, honestly. And that's going to be 2 power shots in the right as well, so we are really chilling in both lanes, guys. He goes for another Balloon. Pretty aggro, but I think I can just Tesla any... If he freezes, like, I'll be able to defend, so I think that was a bit aggressive. I'll Ice Spirit before he gets the chance to go LP ability, though I don't think it would have been a great ability, just wanted to make sure. And I think I'll just go in right now, because I do have my Evo Knight and Cycle. Oh, Evo Archers, that's going to melt my... Oh, wow, he has double Evos ready. Okay, that was well played on his end. And this is a bit problematic on my end now. I'll go for my Knight on top of the Archers, of course. If I went Knight on the Knight, I might have just lost the game right there, because it would have gotten melted by his own Evo Archers. I'll Tesla, and then I think I just have to get a good Fireball and everything. So I'll Fireball right now, Ice Spirit as well, and that is going to jump. Okay, that was a bad Ice Spirit, guys. I'm not going to lie. I kind of panicked. I hope I don't take any balloon hits, and oh my god, I'm just barely alive. But that was really nice. I thought I was going to take a hit, to be honest, and that would have been bad. But I should have waited for the Ice Spirit to hit the balloon as well. That was my big issue there. Because, honestly, I was just a bit panicky and just went for it. But I really should have waited, so that's on me. That is a Fireball if I've ever seen one, though. Knight plus Archer, I will take that. That is 4.5 elixir worth, so why not? And I think I can just Ice Spirit at the bridge as well. He does have to respond to it, because Bowler is a bit slow and is not going to walk up in time. Nice. So we are forcing a lot of elixir out in front of his push, which I don't think he wants to go for. Just going to stack my Evil Archers, and honestly, guys, the game might go to tiebreaker again. That's just kind of what you have to deal with, though, when you're playing against Balloon. Because, honestly, if I go in, he has so many counters. He actually does have a lot of counters, if you think about it. I'll Xbow to kite this balloon in. This is not really an offensive Xbow, like it is, but it's more just to kite the balloon into the Tesla, if you know what I mean. Like, he has Knight, he has Barb Barrel, he has Archers, he has LP, and he has Bowler. Lots of Xbow counters. Then Balloon itself also counts as one, actually. And that's like his full deck. Then he has NATO Freeze, I suppose. But yeah, he does have lots of easy ways to defend Xbow, so I think this is going to be the move, guys. Just defensive Xbow. Again, I'm going to follow my principle of just fireballing the Evo Archer every single time. I hope I didn't lose the game just now because of that, because now he has an Evo Archer, Evo Knight, Bowler on the board. I think I'm okay, though. I'll Knight. Log Ice Spirit Skeles for this, and that should kill the Evo Archer in the left. Nice. Then I'll just Tesla to take this out. Evo Archers split, and I'm down quite a bit of elixir, I'm not going to lie. But I think I'll be okay, because triple should kind of save me. I'll defensive Expo. Nice. Honestly, I think he should have gone in at the bridge there, because I was down a bit of elixir. I feel like he could have capitalized on his elixir a little bit better, but I'm not really complaining. And Power Shot going ham there. Wow, beautiful Evo Archer on that Bowler. And Evo Archer in the left actually helps against the Bowler in the right. A Fireball Tower, and this is looking like a good game now, guys. I think I've equalized to a fairly safe position, considering I was down quite a lot of elixir at a certain point. I'll go for my second Tesla here. Archer's in the corner. And then he goes for another balloon, but it will just go into my Tesla as well. Fireball Tower. I can Expo just for safety. And yeah, that's going to be a nice win against Balloon. Balloon Freeze. Pretty good matchup, I'd say. One of the few good matchups for Expo in this meta of the double evolutions, I'd say. He gets a good game as well, so good sport. Give him the well played and the good luck, just to be a good sport. But yeah, that's going to be 27 wins, guys, so very nice stuff. Honestly, not sure how much higher I can go, because I feel like I'm going to get a lot of tough matchups. Like, every matchup essentially is pretty tough. But I'm still pretty happy with this. This is going to put me at rank 580 in the world, according to Royale API. So very, very nice stuff. Honestly, top 600 with 3.0 Xbow Cycle. I will definitely take it. Very, very nice stuff. And yeah, pretty good push. So I think I'll take a break now. Thank you guys for watching.